It was Children's Day in Nigeria, and this man who had married a Ghanaian had spoken to the wife before this date that he want to take his children to Nigeria to experience how Children's Day is celebrated in Nigeria, having lived in Ghana all the years of their lives as children, and decided that his children should at least come to Nigeria to see how beautiful Children's Day is celebrated in Nigeria. And the wife had agreed weeks before the date they were supposed to take off. On reaching the on reaching the airport, the wife called the husband and said there was an emergency, and he rushed back home with the children. And then when he asked the wife what's the emergency about, the wife said she didn't feel that the husband should travel to Nigeria with the children. This was already on the 23rd of May that year. And the husband was like, they were already at the airport when her call came in. Since she didn't want to travel to Nigeria, she should have just allowed him go with his children. That this is beginning to make him uncomfortable. And the lady explained that the reason why she doesn't want her children to come to Nigeria is because she is not coming with them and she doesn't trust the whole process. So the husband was like, if you don't trust the whole process, like what she's trying to say, is it that she doesn't trust Nigerians, or she doesn't trust that the husband's family will be able to cater for her children? And if she truly loved him, she would have opted to travel with them other than staying back and passing all the different blames. So she now explained to the husband that she's just afraid, that she's been hearing some kind of things happening, so she just felt that she was going to stay with the children. The husband can go alone. The husband now told her, so what she's trying to say is that she prefers her children to him she was married to. Or is it that she doesn't, okay, why did she even marry him if she didn't trust Nigeria? That since they got married for over 10 years, he had not visited Nigeria. That this is just an opportunity for the children to see how things are done in Nigeria. It was a Children's Day week, and he felt that he should just take the children to come see Nigeria. And she said, why can't they do it in December? Why can't they come to Nigeria in December? The husband now asked her, come to Nigeria in December. The reason these children are coming to Nigeria is because they need to see how Children's Day is celebrated. And if they miss this one, they will have to wait till next year, and I don't want that. So this whole thing went back and forth. It became a serious issue. The argument was becoming heated. I remember it was on the 23rd of the week. And then he now decided not to even talk to her. They called the airport and asked them to, reschedule their flight. So they said, when are they going? They asked them when they were going to fix the date. They said they should keep it open. So the man now woke up on the 25th, carried his children, and left Ghana to Nigeria. When he got to Nigeria, his wife had called him on WhatsApp severally. He didn't pick. The wife called, he didn't pick. So the wife now called the older brother, and asked the older brother if he had heard from the husband. So the older brother was like, is the husband not picking his calls? Why are you asking me if is anything the problem? So she now said no, that nothing, that she's been trying to reach him and he's not picking. So the older brother now called the man and asked the man what's going on, that the wife has been trying to reach him. The brother now told the older brother the wife is trying to discriminate Nigeria. That why would she do that? That your wife agreed to marry you, why would she now discriminate Nigerians? So the brother now sat back on phone, sat down, told the brother everything that has been happening. The many times he has tried to travel to Nigeria and the wife was stopping him. The older brother now says you should not worry, that this thing is a simple thing, that they shouldn't blow the matter out of proportion. So their mother now overheard their conversation and asked what was going on, because even when he came back, he didn't even tell the mother anything. It was when the mom overheard his conversation with his brother, who is not even in Nigeria at the time. That was when the mother now asked what happened. He explained everything to the mother. The mother now said that these children are not going to go back to Ghana again. They will remain in Nigeria. It is a man that marries a woman. So if she wants the children, she should come back to Nigeria. So the son now said, no, Mama, it hasn't gotten to that he has so many investments in Ghana that he knows he has investment in Nigeria, but he has capable hands handling it here. That in Ghana, he doesn't have capable hands handling it. He's the one that runs the business. So he feels that he should still go back, that the mother should not mind what the wife had said. The mother said no, that the son should go to Ghana, sell out whatever he needs to sell, relocate to Nigeria, that if he must travel to any country, he should travel outside Africa and go with his wife and children, but he should not stay in Ghana again. That what this woman had done is an indication that she's disrespectful and she doesn't honor her husband's, country. So they continue with the back and forth. So the wife now, after they've tried to speak to the husband was adamant. The wife now called the mother and was appealing to her that she's very sorry, that the husband did not understand it. It's not like she's trying to say that Nigeria is not safe. She's just saying that since she's not coming, the husband should not carry the children. So the mother now asked her, so why didn't you follow your husband to Nigeria? She was now making flimsy excuses that did not add up. The woman did not even listen to her. She ended the call. So the wife now started sending the husband messages that she's very sorry and all of that, that this had not gotten to that point, that this thing, the family members were not even supposed to know, but she had to call the brother because the husband never told anybody. She now said she had to call the brother, and that the brother was the one that now called her, and the mother now heard that she's sorry and all. So the husband now told her she should send her a message that she should call her own parents and tell her parents everything she had done from day one. That she should tell her parents, not just this not going to Nigeria this first time, she should tell her parents how many times she has denied him coming to Nigeria, how many times she has insisted they won't come to Nigeria, how many times she has said Nigeria was not safe, and all of that. She now said that she's been watching all these things online and all. So the husband now asked her, so are you saying that everything they said about Ghana online is true? Because if he's watching things online that will make you now conclude that Nigeria is not safe and you are saying all these things, it means that you're not even serious. So she now said she was sorry. She kept pleading. The husband now sent her another message that she should go and speak to her parents. That if she speaks to her parents and her parents said all she did is good, no problem, you take the blame. But in this case, he's not ready to talk about this matter. So she finally called her mom and told the mom everything. The mom said told her that she was wrong. Her dad, he later heard, because at first they were trying to keep it away from him. It's because he saw that the wife was always on the call with the daughter. He was now wondering what the problem was. So that was how he opened up. She opened up and told the husband. The husband now called the daughter and was then telling her that what she did is wrong, that a man is the head of the family, that when a man tells you something, it's not everything you'll be saying no. So she now told the man that the father now asked her, when last did the husband and herself visit Nigeria? She said 10 years ago. The man shouted, he said it's not true. That 10 years, and the daughter said that 10 years came so fast that she didn't know. She kept saying she was busy and all. Then the father now said, then your husband is right being angry at what you are doing. So the father now called the husband and spoke to him and was like, he's really disappointed in the daughter, that please, because he didn't know about all of this, you should just forgive the daughter. And that was how the next day the daughter landed in Nigeria, and he did not even go to the airport to pick her. He sent somebody to go and pick her from the airport. And the good thing in all of this is that all the husband was doing at home, he did not get entangled with any girl, because it would have been so quick for him to move on. So whatever it is you are doing in your marriage, this story had made me to learn so many lessons. It was a Children's Day, and I decided to tell this story on Nigerian Children's Day so that it will also mirror how the home front is. If you want your children to grow up and respect their spouses, how you respect your spouse also matters. How you speak to the children, how you correct your children, how you discipline your children. The children should know what they have done that they are being disciplined for. And do not discipline your children when you are upset, because you beat them more than what they had already done. Do not live your life through your children. Maybe because you wanted to become a doctor and you didn't become a doctor, you want to force your children to become doctors. Allow them do what they want. Every profession in life pays, depends on how smart and how you have allowed God to take the wheel. Thank you guys for watching. See you in